gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the show of a lifetime, because today we're inviting you for quite the spectacle. We've got it all: amazing news, detailed straight from the developers, and a first look at the newest trailer for Bloody Ties, Dying Light 2 Stay Human's first story DLC. It's been a while since we last saw each other, and there's a lot to catch up on, so without further ado, let's begin with a scoop. With your suggestions, we released the very first community update with things you were just dying to have, like scarier nights, more challenging days, and other various enhancements. And even more good news, we're already planning the next update. Dying Light 1 fans in particular will want to keep their eyes peeled. But there is more. New chapters are coming with new bounties, enemies, missions, rewards. You can even use Techland GG to track your in-game progress during special events for more exclusive items. All that to provide the best post-launch support for the next 5 years. And don't forget to check dyinglight2.com for current deals. And I can do you one better. How's this? For those of you who already own Dying Light 2 Stay Human, or who buy it before or on the day of the Bloody Ties premiere, we have a special present for you. Those Dying Light 1 players might recognize this. All right, speaking of Bloody Ties, let's get on with the show itself, shall we? So tell me, you ever wanted to be famous? Have all these eyes on you, be the center of attention? But imagine this. You just won your biggest fight in the world's last remaining arena. The crowd is chanting your name. Leah, Leah, Leah. The new champion. Could get used to it. Well, welcome to Carnage Hall.
My father, Ogar, the ex-champion. He's a coward. Didn't move a muscle as they killed my brother.
I'll show him what a real champion looks like.
That's some family you've got, Jiro.
Carnage Hall, the new Olympics. Place of fame, fortune, and power. It attracts all the daredevils and idiots. They're all here to pursue their dreams, just like me.
Look out for Jiro. Good kid, but trouble.
But who can take part in these fights?
Only the best. Gotta pass 3 tryouts in the city. Scouts watch everybody who enters. Gotta be real good to move on up, or fucking nuts!
I lost one son to these bastards. I'm not losing my last.
He just wants you to be proud of him.
I don't want to be proud. I just want him to live.
Jiro is a zero. I scout for talent. I hope you're ready for the first fight.
We're supposed to kill infected, not each other!
Astrid changed the rules. If Jiro is your friend, you won't let him die.
Equal fights for all, huh?
With me, it's never equal.
Can I get an autograph?
Now this is what we call a show. Have you seen this location? It is incredible. I can't wait to explore all the corridors and arenas and stories, and well, I guess I should leave some things for our devs, Piotr and Anya, to cover. They'll clue us into the Bloody Ties secrets and its breathtaking location, Carnage Hall. Can't wait. Hello to both of you and welcome to the arena.
Hi.
Hi, Leah.
As we can see, Bloody Ties takes place in a brand new location known as Carnage Hall. Anya, what can you tell us about this place?
In its former glory, Carnage Hall was a ground opera building. Then it was rebuilt and turned into this really elite fighting spot with arenas, bloody spectacles, and brutal duels. Even now, you can see that remaining pieces of interior mix sophisticated with the crude.
Yeah, I mean, it even has its own generator, right?
Yeah.
They help fuel the spectacle as a post-apocalyptic extravaganza.
Exactly.
But do I need to have completed the base game to get into Carnage Hall?
No. You don't have to finish the game. You can hop into it just after the Only Way Out quest.
Excellent. And we have Piotr here to tell us more about what's actually waiting for us inside the arena. So what kind of secrets can you tell us?
I can share with you some of those secrets. So people get to Carnage Hall for different reasons, you know. They do it for money, for fame, sometimes gambling. But basically, inside, it's all about the show. And since every show has a price, it's up to you to decide whether it's worth it or not. And inside Carnage Hall, you'll meet some really big personalities.
Makes sense. There's a big arena, big personalities.
Yeah, and one of them is Astrid, the post-apocalyptic performer and entertainer #1, who believes that people need bread and circuses. And there is also Skullface.
Skullface.
Yeah, so he's extremely brutal, current champion of Carnage Hall, who will do everything to keep his title.
Okay, all right. So is it easy to get in here? I mean, can anyone get in?
It's not so easy to get in, but even harder to get out, you know, because Carnage Hall has few rules, and one of those is only one fighter stands, and the rest are taken out. Luckily, you'll meet some friends along the way, and Chiro will be one of those.
Okay, all right. We've got some friends to help us on our way, but we are always being watched, right?
Oh yeah, even before getting into it, because to get inside the tournament, you need to pass 3 difficult tryouts, all watched very carefully by mysterious spectators who test your skills. So you better keep your eyes peeled.
I mean, they're always watching, so you have to keep my eye out and probably step up my game a little bit as well. Thank you so much for joining us here and letting us know more about Carnage Hall, and good luck out there.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Just makes you want to hear more and more, doesn't it? But we can't give it all away now, can we? I'm sure you'll discover all the mysteries yourself. And if you pre-order Bloody Ties or buy it on the day of release, you'll get this exquisite Aristocrat Pack. But before we move on to the next part of the show, we want to let you know that we're dedicated to hearing you out. That's why we invited die-hard players, including community representatives and content creators, to Wrocław Techland headquarters. We're excited to meet them face-to-face, just like we were excited to speak with some of you at our Gamescom community party. But there's still more awaiting us in Carnage Hall. Sure, you know by now, it's a place only for the best of the best. But what you don't know is what sorts of threats lie within for us to face. Let's speak with a familiar friend to help us find out. Timon, hello, it's great to have you with us. Long time no see.
Exactly, it's good to be back, and thank you for the invitation.
Of course, because you're here to tell us more about what actually happens within the walls of Carnage Hall,
Yes,
right?
that's what I'm here for, and let me start with saying that Carnage Hall is completely different, because Astrid wants to make sure that it's all about a good show. So you will see things there which are like nothing else in the city. You will encounter new enemy types, get a chance to collect some exquisite melee weapons, you will get to participate in the crazy shows that are taking place at the Carnage Hall, and you will also get to use this powerful new tool called Carnage Manica.
Ooh, okay, hang on. What the heck is a manica?
Exactly. I thought this requires some explanation. So a manica is the thing that was used by gladiators in the ancient times. It looks kind of like a gauntlet or an arm guard. So of course, it has defensive capabilities. You will be able to block powerful blows. You will be able to sustain more damage, but the cool thing is you can mod it. And when you modify it, you can burn or electrify your enemies.
Very cool.
There's one problem though, that Skullface, the current champion of the Carnage Hall, also has his eyes on it, so to be able to grab it, you will have to defeat him.
Skullface, the name that keeps coming up.
I know, that's the guy.
Yeah, excited to see what sort of challenge he poses for us. But, I mean, you've mentioned other enemies. What kind of enemies might we be facing within the arena then?
These are more than just gladiators because there are also new infected in the arena, the freaks. And an example of that is the Gorilla Demolisher. So if you thought that the regular Demolisher was a menace, this one is speedier, he can jump, he can basically bash the hell out of you, so he's quite a deadly thing, and it's just one of them.
Great, I mean, and there's even more to face, I'm
Yes.
sure. I mean, I'm not going to shy away from a challenge, so we'll give it a go. But speaking of challenges, what sorts of challenges are we facing? Are there going to be new ones?
Of course, but we call them events or shows because these are more than just challenges. And I think the best example I can give you are the spectacles. And the spectacle is this multi-objective stage play you get to perform in as an actor, but with a machete in hand and a Molotov cocktail in the other one.
Classical acting.
Of course. So in spectacles, you complete specific objectives to move the story forward. Of course, surrounded by enemies everywhere around. So you will have to use all of your strength and agility to be able to complete them.
Okay.
But it's actually worth doing because these are crazy adventures. You get to become the Prince of Thieves, or you will get to explore the Hephaestus Forge, or you will experience one day in the legendary city of Haran.
Oh, now that is very exciting, definitely. And agility and strength's not really two of my strongest points, so might have to use this new manica to help me out a bit with that one. Thank you so much for joining us, Team 1, and telling us more.
Well, thank you for the invitation. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Well, the show is coming to an end, so let's sum up what awaits us in Carnage Hall. We've got a brand new story, a cast of colorful characters, a brand new location on the map, new quests, awesome weapons, and so much more. So make sure to get your front row ticket for the main event on November the 10th. Don't miss it. And remember, our adventure with Dying Light 2 Stay Human has only just begun.